Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd. So we are here at the off season. So I'm doing a live commentary. This episode shouldn't be entirely too long. At least I will try to keep it pretty short. But we're gonna go through our re-signings. We're gonna take a peek at free agency, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the players who actually retired. So we'll actually go ahead and do that first. See who all retired from our team. Nobody big, but we did lose Steve Smith. I know that for a fact. But going to the rest of our retirees, Benjamin Watson decided to go ahead and hang it up as well at the tight end position, which isn't that bad. We really didn't utilize him that much. Steve Smith is definitely going to be a huge blow, as he was probably our top receiver last year. So we definitely are going to need to try to somehow get another receiver or another type of playmaker. But looking at just other players who retired in general, Larry Fitzgerald, he decided to hang it up. Anquan Bolden retired. D'Angelo Williams retired. James Harrison retires as well. Phillip Rivers decides to retire at the end of this season, so that's kind of interesting as well. Looking at other big names, I think that might be it. Jason Peters, he retires. That's a pretty big blow as well. But it looks like that might be all of the big names. Calvin Pace, he decided to go ahead, hang it up. Dwight Freeney, he's going to retire as well. So that's all the players who pretty much retired this season, at least as of now. So looking at what we have on our roster currently, didn't really lose a lot so far. We have a couple players. I think we got about 17 players to try to re-sign. Forsett, his overall did drop a little bit. Carlos Williams is still there. Maybe next year Carlos Williams will take over as the actual starting running back from the get-go. I'm still not sure how this whole running back situation is going to play out right now, because they have Kamar Aiken as our top receiver, with Mike Wallace and Perriman also at our receiver positions. Crockett Gilmore still at tight end. I think I'm pretty solid with Crockett Gilmore there. We do need to upgrade our right tackle and our right guard. I feel like we need to kind of improve that as soon as possible, especially if we can get some big run blockers in there. That would definitely help. As for our defense, Lawrence Guy, I'm definitely going to try to re-sign him. He had a pretty good year last season for what we're paying him, so hopefully he doesn't ask for too much money. Secondary, that is a must. We definitely need to upgrade our secondary. Jimmy Smith is okay, Ladarius Webb is okay, but they're not getting it done as our outside corners. Eric Weddle, we want to keep him at free safety, and Sewell Cravens, if he can stay healthy. That is the problem with him. If he can stay healthy, I like him as strong safety, but we might need to look into additional options, because he hasn't stayed healthy last season, getting hurt twice. So hopefully, he can stay healthy. Maybe give him one more year as the starter and see what happens. But going into our actual re-signing period, Steven Tulloch, he is the first guy that's going to be on this list, and I'm not even going to try to re-sign him. He wants $4 million a year, but he had a good season, but he's already regressing in talent. And why go ahead and try to give him 2 years when I know he's just going to regress? So we'll look for a second middle linebacker later. Justin Tucker, we'll go ahead and go into negotiations for him. He wants a 5-year deal, $20 million. We'll give him a 5-year deal, $20 million. This guy is a beast. I absolutely love him at kicker. But look at this. He is not interested in signing with us. So it looks like we're not going to be able to bring him back. I'm not going to slap a franchise tag on the kicker. As for Kamar Aiken, we'll go ahead and negotiate with him as well. 28 years old right now. Only wants about $3 million a year. So we'll go ahead and bump that up to try to ensure that he does sign. I was thinking about maybe going down to 2 years with Aiken, but we'll go ahead and offer him to 3 years, see what he does. And it looks like Kamar Aiken wants to bounce as well. So Justin Tucker, Kamar Aiken definitely don't want to come back already. So that's definitely not a good sign. I'm not going to franchise tag Kamar Aiken either. Rick Wagner, not really too worried about bringing him back. So we're going to go ahead and skip on him. Lawrence Guy, I want to sign this guy. 3 years. He's looking for $12 million, which is definitely a good offer. I think we'll go ahead and move up his signing bonus a little bit, see if that will help him in any type of way. We have some money to work with, but let's see if he will take this deal for 3 years. He's 27 years old, and there we go. We get Lawrence Guy, so we finally re-sign somebody this offseason. Ryan Wendell, we will let him go. He is 31 years old. I don't know where his free agent market will be, but he is a player I could look to try to get in free agency back. Hopefully for a cheaper price than $2 million, which isn't that expensive anyway, but I don't think his market will be that high. We're gonna go ahead and let some of these guys go. Will Davis, I think we will go ahead and let Will Davis go also. He wants a little too much money. He wants 3 years. That's not going to happen. Matt Elam, we will let him go as well. Nico Johnson, we just brought him in just because we needed an extra middle linebacker. So we'll go ahead and let Nico Johnson go. TJ, I think we're going to let all these guys go as well. Chris Matthews, Logan Thomas. We'll go ahead and start all over basically with our quarterback position. We still have Joe Flacco, but in terms of our backups, pretty much go ahead and start all over. So we look like we only signed, what, 3 players? It look like, or not even that, just 1 player. So we're letting everybody walk. We will see where free agency has. I go through the list, and then you guys can let me know your recommendations in the comment section below. So we have $31 million in cap space. Looking at our roster again right now, we are missing a couple of receivers. Well, a lot. We only got 2 on the roster, but we're missing some key receivers. We're definitely missing a right tackle. We definitely need to get our right tackle and our right guard. As for defense, let's look at what we have so far. Need a second middle linebacker. We definitely need to upgrade our secondary. So secondary, linebacker core, offensive line, and receivers. That's definitely the way to go. And we'll see who is at least available. Like I said, you guys let me know your recommendations in the comment section below. But Von Miller right away, he is available. And the only 90 overall rated player on this list. I'm sure everybody's going to go after him. Not sure if we will or not. We might. Why not give him a chance? But I think everybody will go after Von Miller. But looking at everybody else, it's really not a deep free agent class. Let's go through position by position. Top quarterback is Ryan Fitzpatrick. So we're not going to find an answer for Flacco in free agency. But like I said, we should address that during the actual draft session. So not really looking for a quarterback, but nobody out there anyway. Running backs, Theo Riddick is the top guy. Shane Vereen, LeGarrette Blount, who I like a lot just because of his power. But that is about it at the running back spot. They have Isaiah Crowell, but I think we're kind of set at where we're at. But if I'm skipping over anybody you know could be pretty good, let me know that. They have Arian Foster, but we all know he is injury prone at this point in his career. Looking at receivers, we definitely need some. Marcus Wheaton, he is there, but he's another smaller receiver. I'm definitely looking for a player like this. Maybe Vincent Jackson. He is 34 years old, but maybe for a year or 2, he might be able to get the job done for us. Look like his only offer right now is from the Los Angeles Rams. So Ruben Randall, he is there for us as well. Kamar Aiken is back there, and he has no offer. So maybe holding off for Kamar Aiken. Well, not holding off. He ain't want to resign, but maybe going back to him later might not be a bad move for us. Looking, they have Josh Gordon available. Trying to find like some big type of receivers. Really not a whole lot out here, unless I'm overlooking something like I said. But maybe Cordero Patterson, trying to make him into something. But yeah, so not a lot of receiver depth here either. I think just in general, not a lot of depth on this free agent class. But Martellus Bennett is available at tight end. We don't need a left tackle, don't really need a left guard, really don't need a center. But right guard, they have Mathis here. He's available, but he is 35 years of age. That's definitely an issue. Wide forward is there. Harris is there. So there's a couple people here. And then we got Wendell once again. So if we do decide to bring back Wendell, that would be cool. But they have a couple of run blockers here. Definitely want to get more physical on the line, get more run blockers up here on this offensive line as well. So maybe Harrison, but I'm not sure who I want to go with so far. Like I said, recommendations are needed. Definitely trying to get this team a whole lot better. So right tackle, they got Volomir here, but besides that, not a lot of great players here either. Maybe this should be the positions we address during the draft. And it could be, because it's very important. We definitely need to get some linemen up here, and we definitely should probably look into the draft if there's not a lot of free agents here. Possibly look to make some trades to bring in some offensive linemen as well. As for defensive ends, we're pretty much set there. Defensive tackles, we're looking pretty good there as well. And we don't need Greg Hardy on our team at all. Von Miller, if we just feel like splurging, maybe we can go ahead. You see the offer right here is at 5 years, $78 million. Basically $96 million total with the bonus. He's going to go over $100 million. I could definitely tell you that. So if we took a shot at Von Miller, we're going to be spending at least a couple $100 million. But if we want to go ahead and reward ourselves and give ourselves a huge piece on this team, Von Miller will definitely work out. We don't need him right now, but you can't turn down Von Miller. As for middle linebacker, Stephen Tulloch is the only other guy who's really there. It looks like the Raiders want him, the Colts want him, the Lions kind of want him back, but really nothing else. Maybe another position we need to address during the draft. They have Paul Warlow there, Nate Irving, Keenan Robinson, but really not a lot of other pieces that are huge for us right now. But, you know, we could grab one of these other middle linebackers and kind of roll with it. We still have CJ Mosley, so we still have a guy holding it down in the middle. As for right outside linebacker, DeMarcus Ware is there, but we got Terrell Suggs, so I'm not worried about that. But for corners, where we definitely need one, there's really nothing here. I know we've paid Jimmy Smith a whole lot of money, but he's not really, you know, holding it down for us as much as we need him to hold it down for us. So really not a lot of corners out here that we could try to get that will help out. I mean, we'll try some out, but really nobody who stands out in this cornerback class. As for free safeties, really not looking for one. Strong safeties, looking for a backup one who can step in if Cravens gets hurt. So maybe Cypern, he's not bad. I kind of like how he plays. But besides that, really not a whole lot. And then as for kickers, Justin Tucker is the top kicker, and we'll go ahead and try to go after him as well. So that's pretty much this whole free agent class, you guys. So like I said, let me know in the comment section below, who do you like and who do you think we should go after in this free agent class. So definitely do that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.